My first myth today asks if there's any truth behind the origin story of the song We're an American Band that basically says it came out of a night of heavy drinking. Now there are a number of different claims of exactly how Grand Funk Railroad came up with this massive hit. And one of the most common is the story that after a night out drinking with the band Humble Pie, there was a big argument in the bar over American rock and roll versus British rock and roll. Somewhere in there, Don Brewer got up and yelled, "Hey, we're an American band," and the next morning he wrote the entire song. The part about the tour is definitely true, and it's the specific tour they did in 1973 because the song actually references it. Along with that, you can find this exact story told in a number of music books. However, the band themselves have never confirmed this, but at the same time, they've never actually denied it. So since it makes a ton of sense on every level, it's been published so many times, and the band has never denied it, I think we can all safely say that this one is true. My second myth today asks if it's true that the one and only Gene Wilder plays congos on the Talking Heads song I Zimbra. Coming from the band's amazing 1979 record Fear of Music, this story is absolutely, without question, 100% false. Now people do get hung up on this one because the liner notes on Fear of Music do say that Gene Wilder does play congas on the album. But both this person as well as the person credited simply as Ari were buskers that Talking Heads brought in for the studio work that day. No one really knows why they gave them these pseudonyms, but at the end of the day, that is not Willy Wonka playing on the song. My final myth today brings up the long-standing rumor that at some point in history, Peter Gabriel and Kate Bush were romantically involved with one another. This story came to life after the success of their 1986 song, Don't Give Up. And it was during a very rocky time for Peter Gabriel's personal life, and it became a huge rumor and has persisted ever since. Now I'll cut to the chase, there's no definitive answer on this one, but for me, I've always felt that given the facts we do have, it's nothing more than fanboy mythology. We know that Peter Gabriel was dealing with a ton at that time, including the end of his marriage. And while many people do believe the marriage ended because he had an affair, if you think about the character of Kate Bush and look at where they were physically at those times in their lives, it really doesn't make sense that one could have equaled the other. So many details on this one, from physical locations to Kate Bush's personality to a number of other instances, that as far as I'm concerned, this is just one of the biggest myths of the last few decades. So those are my myths for this week. Be sure to check back here every Friday as I delve into some of the coolest stories in music history. If you've got a myth you want me to look into, go ahead and email me at thedailyguru@gmail.com. You can follow me on Twitter and Facebook right here, and I'll see you guys again next time.